Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is April, and today I thought I would share with you all of the plants that I'm currently loving a little more than my other plants. If you follow my Mother of Plants Instagram, you're probably familiar with the plants that I'm currently loving, since I do tend to post them quite often. But for those of you who do not follow me on Instagram, this one is for you. So if that's something you're interested in, then just keep watching. Starting off with my Philodendron Birkin, this is one of my current favorite plants at the moment. I really love the pattern on the leaves. A lot of other pictures that I've seen of this plant, the plant is a lot bigger, but I do really cherish this little one that I have here because it was my first Birkin. She does have a new leaf that is currently unfurling. She's also still in LECA down there. I haven't had many problems with this plant at all. It's one of the plants that I love to see grow, so this one is definitely a favorite. I'm still back here. If you guys have been following my channel or my plant journey from the beginning, which started on YouTube in May of this year, one of my first videos was transferring these monstera to larger pots, and they have grown so much since I did. Like, I can barely hold this thing. It's always putting out new leaves, especially leaves with fenestrations, which are the holes in the leaves. This plant is pretty special to me because it was my first monstera. Well, I actually have 5 of these huge pots of monstera. I obviously was not carrying them all into this room. They all started from one plant, and I completely chopped the plant back and propagated 5 or 6 pieces. Yeah, I propagated 6 pieces. I gave 1 to an old friend, and I have been left to deal with these huge monstera that are currently taking over my living room space. I might have to give some away or move them or propagate them or do something. Either way, these monstera are some of my favorite plants, some that I'm currently loving right now. In my opinion, this plant is definitely a must-have in your collection. If you guys remember, a few months ago, I posted a video growing Pudica mimosa in LECA. That did not work. So I tried to grow them in perlite, and I don't know about you, but it seems to be working, and I'm so pumped. A lot of people had told me, why do I keep saying told me? What the hell? A lot of people have told me not to touch the plant as much because that can kill it. And with my first round of growing this plant, I was so amused that I kept touching it, and I'm pretty sure that's why it died. I'm not gonna touch one in this video for you. I posted a plant tour, I think 2 videos ago, and I touched the plant in that video where you can see it move. So I'm not gonna touch it here, just for keeping the plant alive. Ew, there's a piece of mold in there. What the fuck? Anywho, the next plant that I'm currently loving is my tiny baby string of spades plant in LECA. I don't know why, this is so cute. I literally bought this candle jar just to put this plant into it. I burnt that candle in one day and froze the jar, scraped out the rest of the wax, and plopped this bad boy in there. And it's so cute. I love it so much. The next little plant that I am currently loving is this rafitifora tetrasperma cutting that I took, I'm pretty sure, in my first video. Don't watch that. It was doing okay at first, but now it's doing even better. It's putting out a new leaf with a fenestration, if you can see that. Let me try to get in there. How freaking cool! And I'm pretty excited for this. I'm just now realizing that I probably should have waited to water these plants before I made this video because they're super heavy. Next plant that I'm currently loving is my Hoya pubicalis. Let me stand up so you can really see. I can't spill this. I don't want to spill this everywhere. Maybe if I tip it this way. Oh yes. The next plant that I'm loving is this Hoya pubicalis splash. I feel as though everyone needs this Hoya in their collection, especially for a starter Hoya. This was my first Hoya in my collection. I propagated this in my first video ever as well. And I ended up switching the cuttings over to LECA, and it looks like it's taken off quite well. It's so cool, and I love how crazy it looks. That brings me to the next plant that I'm loving, which is another Hoya. This is my most expensive plant, so I'm very happy to see. The other night when I was looking at this plant a little more closely, I noticed these tiny little bugs crawling around in the leca that was kind of damp at the top, not submerged. So I took some peroxide and mixed it with water, and I've been watering all of my leca plants like that. I'm not sure if it's helping, but I'm hoping it is. So Hoya serpens is just a divine, lovely plant. It's really elegant to me. I feel like she deserves like a gold pot. Maybe soon. She's also putting out this new vine with new baby leaves coming out. How freaking adorable. I just love how juicy it looks too. The day that I get one of these Hoya to bloom, I know that I'm going to cry. I'm really hoping it's the Hoya serpens that blooms for me first. So the last plant that I'm currently loving is my Cebu Blue Potos in leca. Yes, I do love my hanging basket of Cebu Blue Potos, but it's in dirt, so that's just an issue in my household. This Cebu Blue Potos and leca seems to really be loving its life. I already got one new leaf, and we have another new growth point coming out. So it's really exciting to see this little cutting take off. I remember when I first got it and I transferred it to leca, it was really droopy, and ever since it perked up, it's been shooting out growth like no other. She's gonna need some more support soon, so I might make her a leca pole like the ones I made in my last video. Those seem to be holding up really well, by the way. Look at the print on the leaves. It looks like some kind of alligator or like some type of reptile of some sort, and I really, really love it. That does bring me to the end of this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy this more relaxed, laid back video of me showing you the plants that I'm currently loving in my collection at the moment. Follow my Mother of Plants Instagram if you haven't already, and until my next video, bye. Let me wait till the fire truck goes by, because that's annoying. It's been really nice to see it grow. Oh my god, so annoying. Like, how many people are dying today? Just kidding. Oh my god, my monstera is tipping over.